This cucumber that I have here, this is the diamond or the diamond variety, and this hold a ton of cucumbers. So now that my spring and summer cucumbers are all gone, I'm going in now with some cucumber seed. You may ask why I'm not going in with transplant. If you're in a tropical or subtropical climate, transplant isn't the best thing for you when it comes to cucumber. It's also cheaper to start your cucumbers from seed. You get a pack of cucumbers with about 25 to 50 seeds in it for less than $3. If you should go to the nursery or a plant store, you're going to be getting maybe 4 or 5 little cucumber seedling in a pot that costs maybe about $7. So it's going to be quite expensive to buy seedlings or sucker. And if you're in a warmer climate, most time those seedlings are going to die on you. So might as well you start them from seed and grow them in their forever location. The seeds are quite hardy. Cucumber seeds, they don't take a lot. So when you put them in ground, yes, you can water them. Sometimes you can leave them and they'll just come like that. But my advice for you is to water your cucumber seeds on a daily basis. Also, when you buy a pack of seed, you can have that to use for the entire season or sometime more than a season. Cucumber seeds are quite hardy, so once you keep them in a warm, dry area, they should be good for a couple of seasons. Let's go ahead and put some cucumber seeds in ground and also talk about them. Here I have some Persian pickling cucumbers. I'm going in with a few in this bed. Normally, we go for pickling cucumbers more than other varieties. So hence I'm going in with these Persian pickling. I'm going in with 2 seeds per hole, and I'm just going to use my finger and poke a hole about 1/2 inch deep, and I'm going to drop those 2 seeds in there and cover it up. You may see gardeners telling you to put the pointy part of the cucumber seed down and this flat part pointing up. However, cucumber seeds are quite hardy, so you can just punch a hole about 1/2 inch deep and just drop them in. They will germinate. So you can save yourself that stress on directing the seeds. So we're just going to punch and put them in. These cucumbers that I'm planting, they're a monoecious variety. Just simply meaning they have male and female flower. So they need to be pollinated, whether it be by a pollinator or you, the gardener, act as a pollinator and use the male flower to pollinate that female flower. These seeds that I'm going to be planting, these are some heirloom variety. So I'm just going to go in with about 6 of them. So that's going to be 3 holes, and I'm going to drop them in. On this side of the trellis, I have a few grow bags with tomatoes and cabbages. I'm just going to put a few cucumber seeds in them. And you can use this method to maximize space. You don't have to have your grow bag and just have one single thing growing in your grow bag. You can grow multiple things in a single grow bag. So for this grow bag or these 2 grow bags, this one, it has a tomato in it. This one has a tomato and a cabbage in it. The cabbage will occupy this space. The tomato will go up onto the trellis, and also the cucumbers that I'm putting in, they also will go up on this trellis here. So you're getting more than one thing out of a single grow bag. Now I'm coming over to this side of the trellis, and I'm going to just move these straw away and just punch a hole about 1/2 inch, and I'm going to drop 2 seeds in it. And I won't be covering it with the straws until these cucumbers have popped out and start growing up the trellis. Then I'll go ahead and put the straw. Then I'll go ahead and put the straw back in place to keep the roots cool. So now that the easy part has done, we have put the seeds into the ground. All we need to do is water them and wait on them to germinate. Let's talk a little bit about cucumbers. Cucumbers are a part of the cucurbit family, like watermelon, squashes, and even pumpkins. These are mainly tropical and subtropical plants. However, they can grow in any environment once your nighttime temperatures are above 50 degrees Fahrenheit and daytime temperatures are above 76 degrees Fahrenheit. So they are considered a warm season crop. However, I think cucumbers and other cucurbits love to be in that sweet spot, maybe about 60 at night and 89, maybe the highest. That's when these plants thrive most. Gardeners in most tropical climate will have problem growing their cucurbits or cucumbers in the height of the summer month because the pest loads are high and sometimes the heat may get to them. Even though your cucurbits are warm weather crop, there's this sweet spot that they need, and that is between 60 thereabout at night. It can go down to 50, that won't harm them, but 60 to about 89, 88 degrees Fahrenheit thereabout, that is where these plants will thrive. So I know you see your favorite gardener on the internet planting cucumbers and they are showing you some large harvests of some very large cucumbers and telling you that you can do the same. However, I bet you didn't know that variety plays a major role in those harvests and also the size of those cucumbers. So with cucumbers, you have monoecious variety. This just simply means they carry male and female flower. The male flower is going to be the flower with the pollen in it, and the female flower is going to be that part with the fruit and that little flower attached to the end of it. These cucumbers are going to need pollinators to transfer pollen from the male to the female flower. However, you can act as a pollinator for these plants also. You also have the geneasious variety, which only carry female flower. This variety, even though it only carries female flower, it is not 100% that you're going to get all these fruit. What you're going to need to plant a monoecious variety with your geneasious variety. So the cucumbers that has male and female plant onto them, they need for you to pollinate them or a pollinator to come and pollinate them. For the geneasious variety, they have only female plant and it makes no sense you plant them alone. So you're going to need another plant with pollen, which is a male flower on that plant to pollinate them. So it's kind of tricky, but on the other hand, if you don't want to go through all of this thinking about pollinators, you don't have enough pollinators in your area and you don't want to go and pollinate these flowers on your own, there's good news out there for you. They have developed this type of cucumbers that are called Parthenocarpic. I hope I'm getting that right. These cucumbers, they have mostly female flower and you don't need to pollinate or any form of cross-pollination. You don't have to rely on pollinators to come in and pollinate your flower. These cucumbers just bear off their own. So you can plant a single cucumber plant and get them to just bear off their own and you get all the cucumbers that you need. These cucumbers are perfect if you're growing in a greenhouse or even indoors on a patio that is meshed around where pollinators won't get to them. This variety of cucumber would be perfect for a gardener like that. So just remember, with your Parthenocarpic varieties, the fruits can persist without pollination. So that just saves you a whole lot if you're that kind of gardener that doesn't want to go out and pollinate these things yourself, or you don't want to wait on the pollinators to come around. That is a good choice for you guys. Also, if you want a next to perfect Parthenocarpic variety, Bait Alpha. Look for the Bait Alpha whenever you're buying your cucumber seed. That's a variety of cucumber that will give you almost next to perfect production, and you don't have to worry about pollinating them. Another Parthena carpet variety that I'll share with you guys is called the diamond or the diamant. I'll just put the name on the screen right here for you guys. It is a prolific fruiter, still mostly female flower, if not all female flower. And this one produces a whole lot of cucumbers. You don't need many plants to produce a ton of cucumbers in your garden. This cucumber that I have here, this is the diamond or the diamond variety, and this hold a ton of cucumbers. So no male plant, only female, and you can see the amount of fruit on this cucumber right here. If you want to get the best results from your cucumbers or cucurbits on a whole, grow your vines vertically. Also, never allow your cucumbers to mature on the vine. This will send a signal to the plant that it has successfully reproduced, and the plant will shut down and die, because that is the main aim of the cucumber plant, to successfully reproduce. So this entire trellis area that I have here, this is where I'll be growing my cucumbers for the fall season. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this here and grow them during the spring season, but for the fall season, here is where I'm going to have those cucumbers grow over the trellis. So that's going to be it on cucumbers for this video. I know it's not all on cucumbers, however, most of it is what you really need to go ahead and have a productive grow season for your cucumbers and a productive harvest also. So that's going to be it from Country Mara. See you in the next one. God bless you all, and cheers.